Hello you guys, it's Tana and welcome back to my channel if you have been here before, and welcome if you are new here. Cameron and I just got back from Montana last week, and let me tell you, I am so happy to be back in Texas. It was freezing cold, and as much as I love the snow, it is definitely something that I prefer to go visit and then come home to Texas, where it always tends to be a little bit warmer. So now that we are back, Thanksgiving is literally coming this Thursday, which means it's practically December, which means it's practically Christmas. And I have always been somebody who waited until the day after Thanksgiving to actually decorate for Christmas, but I understand how much time and planning and patience that it takes to make DIY items. I wanted to do this a little bit early and give you guys a little bit more time. So if you find something that you like in this video that you want to go ahead and DIY, then you have at least a couple of weeks to go ahead and plan and prep and do it yourself. So let's go ahead and put up our Christmas tree, and then we can start doing some projects and just seeing what we have to work with. Yay! They all turned on! Now we're going to be moving on to our first DIY project, a DIY tree collar. So I was looking online for inspiration and noticed that tree collars are very expensive, and the one that I wanted was from Crate and Barrel. Figured that we could do a simple DIY to create this look that I saw on their website. And I found some very similar sticks to what they have in their picture, along with some wood veneer, because I feel like this will be a good way to kind of create that flexible collar that we need, and will have a good surface for us to hot glue these rods on, like so. We will see how this goes, because I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but anything is better than nothing at this point, and I do have a backup plan in case this doesn't work. First thing that I needed to do is cut this veneer to the exact diameter that will fit around the bottom of the tree. So I'm going to cut it to what I think will work, and then we can trim it if we need to. Plenty and then some. Now that I'm looking at this, I don't know if we're gonna have enough sticks. I bought 200 pieces of these sticks. We should have enough. I'm gonna have to trim them because these are definitely gonna be too tall. I cut each one of these to 13 inches exactly, but I'm gonna give my hand a little break from cutting and start gluing these onto our rim and starting to see kind of what it's gonna look like. Okay, so I finished putting all 200 sticks. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just run another strip along the whole middle section so it can keep it a little more sturdy and hold them in place. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the top.
Falling down, we stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing, just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day.
So the next thing we're gonna focus on is actually decorating the tree. I wanna keep things very minimal and simple this year. I'm thinking that we could either weave it through like so. Kind of looks black in y'all's screen, but it's actually a really pretty dark green, and it's velvet, which I've been big into velvet. Or we can just tie it off kind of on that, like as a bow. I think that would be cute.
Whoa, oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh. Da, 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 da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance.
So now it's time for our next DIY. I want to tie in that natural wood that the tree collar is giving off. I bought some beads off of Amazon, 520 beads. Now they come in different sizes. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need more of that. So I did order some more, so if we end up needing more, then we can finish it off. But I at least want to get it started and see what it's gonna look like. Something like that. And I think that will be able to give us a really pretty garland. So it did give me twine, but I'm actually going to use fishing line just because some of these beads are really small. It's just going to be easier for me to thread it, and it's also very durable, so I'm not too worried about the beads actually, you know, falling off. So after about 45 minutes of weaving garland, we now have our garland, and it matches perfectly to our tree skirt. So I think it's going to be the perfect addition.
I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love.
So I never really know what to do with this area. It does get a lot of action, but I just have a very hard time styling it. So I think the best thing to do is to clear the space, look at what we have, and see what we can change up. So these books could work because they're green. Because we have our tree over here, it creates a lot of height on this area, but I definitely need some more height on this area. I think I'm gonna use this tray. Cameron and I went to a garage sale in Castroville, one of my favorite places on earth, and I found this beautiful 1-gallon jug. I cleaned it with vinegar, I soaked it and everything. It still got kind of that misty white residue on it. I need to do another run on it, but it is clean, but it was just really beautiful. It says 1 gallon right there, and I just love the shape of it. So maybe we can put this right here. Have these are my very few thrifted books. Maybe we can just show the pages, because this one has definitely more of an aged look to it. I got these bells from Hobby Lobby. They look a little tacky to me. I don't love the color, but maybe these would look pretty, kind of just falling down like this. I do have this little tree, but I don't want a tree next to a tree. So maybe we can just flip-flop these. This is just a little too empty for me. It looks good, don't get me wrong, it looks good, but I think I need another candlestick that's a little bit different in height, and then something to go along in the middle, because right now it's just looking a little skimpy. I think some garland would really fill this space up, so I'll have to go get some of that, but overall it looks pretty good. I like it.
What a feeling, now it's time for Christmas. And Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true, that's why I cheer. I've been busy decking the halls, I've been kind to big and small, and now it's time to have a merry holiday.
what a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring it here. I guess that spring and summer, they're all fine, but I've been waiting for the season that's mine.
That is it for today's video, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I know this video was a little bit short and a little bit skimpy, but now that I've seen all of the decor that I have, I now know what I can go and buy in stores without kind of going in with no idea of what I have, because I always forget all the decor that I have, or what very little decor I have in this case. But we did some really fun DIY projects like the beaded garland and the tree skirt, which really set the mood for my idea of a simple and minimal Christmas style. So I really hope that y'all have a happy Thanksgiving this Thursday. I hope you guys are staying safe and staying warm, and I will see you guys next week. Bye guys.